All right, Archer. Hey, buddy. So I did some videos below for you. I already saw these, but I'm going to describe what I'm seeing so you understand the fixes above, okay, or below. Sorry, below. So I'm just using Arias here. I switch them around a righty. What you do a good job as a young hitter, you get to a nice wide position, which is. Let me flip that around, kiddo. Sorry about that. Nice wide position, which I like. Okay. So watch. We get the toe touch. So what we do is we don't care about what happens really before that position right there. Okay. From this position, you notice that as a hitter, if I draw a line here between your legs, we got a nice wide base. Could you get a little wider if you want to? Sure, it won't hurt you. As you grow, make sure you remember we want an equal lateral triangle, okay? All sides are the same there. This is Arias. He's not a big power hitter, and that's why I like using him, because he does the same things big guys do. He just doesn't try to hit him as far all the time, okay? So you get a good start. You could be maybe a little wider, a couple inches wouldn't kill you, okay? Next move is you'll notice when a hitter starts to go, and I want you to zoom in. See this shaft in the shoulder right there? Watch how it gets tighter. See how that gap gets smaller as he makes his move forward? We call this approach, where the elbow is behind the knob and the bat is slightly parallel or slightly below is okay, okay? When you get going, notice, look at your left or your right elbow. See how it's not behind the knob anymore? It's almost in front of the bat, and that drags your bat way back here, and you have all this bat still behind you. And what we want to do as a hitter is we want to have more control of that bat by getting it out front to our shoulder a little bit more. So take a piece of tape, all right, put it around the middle of your bat, I mean literally right in the middle of your bat, and then I want you to practice the drills I give below. I want you to practice those drills where the tape would be on that shoulder. And when you get to that spot, you're going to notice that your right elbow, your right hand looks a little bit more like that than it does up top, okay? So this is common for young hitters, and here's why this is bad. So as you get to contact, notice how he drives through the ball, his right hand's extending out. And when you get the contact, when your elbow gets in front, notice if I put a line in front of your hands right here, watch what happens. See how it kind of turns left? Well, that's a directional issue, right? We don't get through the ball if we're going around the ball. So the key is by getting that elbow behind the knob longer, it's going to allow you to get through the ball better. So you got to understand that you're not going to go out and just start hitting balls at 100 miles an hour. To learn a movement, and especially as a young player, go slow, do the simple drills. Okay, and that will build in the speed and explosiveness later on. But if you do them wrong and you do them fast, you don't know the feeling, you'll never get better at them, okay? So that's number one. Then we'll go to the second video. All right, Archer, here's the second one. So I like this view also because it tells me a lot what you're doing. So is that mound behind your foot on purpose, or is it there just by coincidence because you don't have a big area to work with? But the key is that I like that there because it's not letting you step out, which is good. So if it's there on purpose, that's a great idea. All right, now notice right here. So to see that position, I'm gonna get you right to toe touch, right there, watch. I'm gonna get this guy to toe touch, right there. Okay, notice see how your right elbow angle is facing down and his is kind of parallel? That's the same view I did from the side a minute ago where I showed you that elbow has to be behind, or should be. It's beneficial to be behind the hands more, okay? When you let it sneak under, watch right here. When you let it sneak under first, okay, watch this. See how his elbow's still right about there, still same position. Notice the knob's back at the catcher. The legs are in the same spot, but notice your elbow, how down it is and what the knob's doing there, okay? And what that does is allowing time for that right elbow to keep sneaking underneath. And you'll notice right here, watch, when I get to this position, we'll call this approach, right, there it is. When I get to this position, there's that position of lag I was talking about. Okay, you have lag, which is great, but notice how his right elbow's tucked and it's more behind the hands, and yours is kind of out here, okay? But what happens is the next frame is where we start to differ. Notice, when we get to this position right here, notice where I'm gonna put a little line on the hands. Watch what happens. See how they roll down? And the barrel goes above. So the barrel went above your hands there because of that roll. Watch what happens here on his. As he goes through, notice the hands really don't change levels at all. We kind of stays through, but notice the next one is extension. See where, if I zoom in here, how that bat is out front and the right hand is still extended. I'm gonna go one more frame on yours. Where'd your back go? So that's what you're getting, is that around move right there, and that's gonna help fix that, the drills I gave you, okay? Another thing is when we get to this position, see how his elbow has a little air under it, or the armpit has a little air under it, and when I get you to yours, notice how it's kind of trapped against your ribs there. We'd like to see a little bit more air under that elbow, under that armpit when we get to that position by allowing the hands to work up and forward and not around so much, okay? So those are the two things below that are gonna help fix that, and once we get done with those, we'll add to it, we'll start swinging, but get really good at those. Send them to me in the chat, and also I'll send a text in the chat. See ya. All right, Archer. Hey, thanks for reaching out, guys. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying the summer's method up. So, as a young hitter, you look, you got a great strong swing. I love your lower body, but the upper body, obviously, you have what we call young hitters issues. Very simple. Think of it like this, Archer. Ready? Go to a wall right now. Walk over to a wall. Put your hand on it and push against that wall right at your chest or armpit level. Push hard. Okay. And if you stop, freeze, and push, and then look back and see where your arm is, you're going to notice that the elbows will always be behind the hand. It's called leverage. If you try to push that wall like this, it's going to feel weaker, right? So those swings that you see, I did the videos above for you. Those swings are typical for young hitters where they let the bat get away from them, that elbow, because you guys are so flexible, that elbow sneaks underneath, and you're leading with that elbow way out here. And what that does, it causes an around swing from the front. It causes an around swing, and you never learn how to get a decent extension. So the video I did for you, behind view, where I showed you the other hitter, how he gets forward and your hand kind of disappears, that's the issues we got to fix first before anything else, okay? So your style is very simple. Anything before you actually swing. So I want you to do whatever you do and get to this position right there, right before you're ready to swing, okay? At that moment, you're going to drop the bat on the trap, just like that. And take your bat too, by the way, measure the middle of it. So this is my little short bat, the big one's up there, but just set the middle of the bat on the neck, okay? Notice what I have here. See my elbow? When it's on the neck like that, you won't be able to sneak under. What happens if you do that, the bat will come off the neck. So I want to keep it on this trap right there. I want you to take this, you know, you can put the tee out there, you can do whatever you want, but take a mirror, watch yourself do that. I want to feel this first move here. When you drop the heel, the knee goes and the hands go together. Boom. Not that. Okay, so I want to feel 1, back, 2, back, take it off the shoulder, 3. Did I get to the same spot? Is my elbow behind the knob, or did my elbow go here on number 3? I got, that is drill number 1. That's it. So again, it's going to be 1, 2, 3. And stop, point the knob right where, like right in front of home plate where it would be, like chest to the ground right there. Don't point it up, point it right there first, okay? That's drill number 1. All right, drill number 2, I'm gonna do it from the left side here so it's easier, but the drill number 2 is find a wall or a net or whatever so you can't hurt yourself. Same feeling, put the bat on the trap, the neck area, and do the same move. I wanna go 1, 2, and then slowly take it off the shoulder and go to a fake contact. Notice I didn't do what? I didn't hit the wall because my elbow doesn't sneak in. If my elbow stays behind the hand, notice what the bat does? My elbow gets in front of the hand, what does the bat do? So we're trying to get rid of that little drag for that young hitter view, okay? That move right there, okay? That's the second one, beginning. Then we'll take it over here to a tee. Put a ball out there, doesn't matter. I don't have one out here, but go over there again. Keep it on the neck. You're gonna point to the knob, to the ball once, and keep it belly height. Chest height is fine. Don't let it go down yet. We're gonna do that later. So it's gonna be 1, 2, that move right there. And on number 3, you're gonna stop, point, and from there, push this hand straight forward, open it up, and hold the bat right out front like that. Okay, so I'll do that again. So you're gonna go knob to the ball, pause, open your hand, hit the ball, hold it out there just like that. I'll do it from the front. So you're gonna go 1, 2, open the hand, boom. Notice what I'm doing. See the camera? I'm holding the bat straight out front. I'm not letting the elbow go in front. That's the second drill. Do that with balls, okay? Easy, half speed, don't swing hard, okay? Start that. Now in the chat, you can send me some video, but those are the first 2 things you need to fix to make your swing consistent for yourself. So yeah.